Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. So I went to Portland. I was supposed to have lunch with 5 friends, and it got canceled last night. And I was planning on going out to 2 card shops today while I was in the Portland area, and decided I was still going to go to the card shops. So I went to Don's Sports Card Center first. I was going to go to another, I won't mention them. I was going to go to this other one. When I was finished up at Don's, I punched in the card shop into Google Maps, and it said it's closed. It's a Wednesday in Maine, in the summer, in a tourist town, and a card shop that's pretty new is closed. That's a choice for sure. I don't get it myself, but he owns his own business. He can do whatever he wants, and that's the beauty of that. So I was pretty disappointed. I'm not around there all that often, and was really hoping to check out the shop. It's been a while since I was in there. But I did get to go to Don's, and so I'm going to go through some videos and show you a couple cards I got. First of all, though, card shop videos are sponsored by The Penny Sleever. You can go to thepennysleever.com, use my code JWH for 10% off your first order, and get the best supplies in the industry. I especially love their semi-rigids. Just no other semi-rigids are anywhere near as good as these, in my opinion, and a bunch of yours as well. So I've done a bunch of videos on Don's before. I think it's the best sports card shop in Maine. I know I said PB Collectibles is the best for me in New England. PB Collectibles in Newport, Rhode Island. But it's the best for me because they sell almost exclusively like high-end, amazing singles. And so I went in there, it was like all the cards I wanted. It was amazing. Don's, though, sells everything you can imagine. They have some of, or a little bit of. I shouldn't say everything you can imagine. They have a lot. And I don't think I've ever shown a video of the entire store inside. I actually waited. It was really busy inside when I went in there. It's summertime. Like I said, summer, touristy area. It was busy, so I waited until it died down a little bit, and I got this video with just 2 people inside, and you can see how big the card shop is, how open it is now. When I first went there 3 years ago, it was piled high, and it's got a new owner now who does a great job. He tries a lot of different things. Not that the old owner was bad in any way, but the new owner, I think, has done such a phenomenal job with this shop. His name is Ron. It's Don's Sports Card Center, owned by Ron. Super nice guy, really heavy into the hobby, watches a lot of YouTube, and he has tried a lot of things. Some things have worked, some things haven't, and he just continues to innovate. So I'm a big fan, and you can see he's got this wax wall, modern wax wall with everything imaginable. And I noticed he has the Topps Chrome basketball, which I think just released today, and he had it priced at $550. And I asked him about that, and he said he felt terrible about pricing it at $550, but DA Card World and the other big ones online have it priced at $650. And I went to eBay, and the cheapest buy it now prices are $550. So his prices, I've always felt like his wax prices, he puts them at the cheapest he can get. I think he's trying to turn over wax as quickly as possible. He has direct account with Topps now, which is awesome. He has other Topps Chrome basketball. He has pretty much any modern, ultra modern wax you could want there. All kinds of big cards. There's a bunch of Wembies in there. Just, he's got a line of display cases of ultra modern cards, all hits, all of the big names. And then you turn around and there's vintage baseball, a display case with vintage baseball. And then there's another double or triple display case with vintage football and baseball. There's vintage basketball. There's pretty much everything. And then on the other side, there's more ultra-modern football, and then there's another display case with ultra-modern variety of hits. And he has a just arrived box with some great cards. He has a junk wax wall along with some shelves of junk wax packs and boxes. He has signed photographs. He has signed magazines, signed jerseys, you name it, they have it at Don's. And somebody came in, you can see in the video I took of the inside, with a signed football that she was asking him to appraise. I think it was signed by Peyton Manning, and he showed her the comparable sales on eBay and then made her a very, very fair offer on it. It's just a really inviting shop, well lit. It feels like it's all natural lighting. I'm sure it's not. I know that he's got some lights on, but it feels like natural lighting. Just, again, the best shop in Maine. He said he's been busy. In fact, he talked about how he was afraid that my videos of his display cases were going to show empty spots, open cards, because he sold so much this week. He hasn't had a chance to fill it back in yet. But, you know, I think that's perfectly normal. He has a display case with pop culture wax, like 1978 Elvis packs. A little bit of everything. He has a bunch of bargain boxes. He has some bargain boxes that are ultra modern that are like, he's got basketball, he's got football, and you can just paw through them, and I think it's $1 each or 12 for $10. And then he has some, for the old guys like me, that are organized by player. So you've got Yaz bin that I looked through, Nomar, Pedro, David Ortiz, Fred Lynn, all the locals, Larry Bird, and stars like Aaron Judge. So you can just go through all these super easy. There's really no, there's no better shop around than Don's Sports Card Center. I would love to see one. If you know of one in Maine, send me a message. I know there's a new shop that just opened in Standish. I haven't had a chance to go see it yet. They're advertising that they're buying junk wax collections, so I think they're just kind of getting off the ground with what they're trying to source there. I'd still love to go visit if I lived closer to Standish. Yeah, let me know if you know of any others, even in New Hampshire. So I did buy 2 cards. He had 2 Nomar, actually had 3 Nomar Garciaparra refractors. This is one. I thought that was cool. I love 90s refractors. This is from 99, and this one was from 98. With Hank Aaron there. Pretty cool. 90s refractors are so much better than they were, than they are now, and I couldn't resist. And he had these priced at $10. Sold them to me for 15 combined, $10 each. Sold them to me for 15 combined, and look them up on eBay, and they're selling for combined 15 to 20. So prices are good, especially the wax prices. Like I said, wax prices are really good. He told me that he sold a popular Judge card that he hadn't priced in a month, and the person brought it up to him, and he said, well, good for them for getting a great price, because Judge cards have skyrocketed in price. I hope you go in. It's in Portland, Maine. Brighton Ave, I think, is the street it's on. Thanks very much for watching.